feeling, everything.
I am an Imperial woman. Imperial women is who we are. Created in God's purpose, reaching for the stars. We know we are not perfect, but perfection is what we strive. We love one another, and our feelings we do not hide. When we see our fellow sister and it seems her crown is tilted, we will not talk behind her back. Imperial women fix it. How is it? All right.
What I would prefer you do, you have an account with, I never can remember the name. There's a wholesaler right out here in Phoenix.
Huh? Explain the bowls? What do you mean? Oh, it was good.
It was true. It was just the truth. It wasn't rehearsed. It was just
right.
You know. Oh, okay. I said that you have to.
Okay. Well, first.
Sometimes, if the enemy within doesn't have to be necessarily a demon, it could be just your own unwillingness to actually activate your willpower, and so you get stuck and complacent by not following through in the things that you envision that you want to do. So I don't even remember what I said because it just rolls off my tongue like that. But,
for real. That's all right. So what is we're making 3-month vision boards, and what are you working on for the next 3 months?
Okay, so what I'm doing first with my vision board is I'm making a list of things that I want to work on over the next 90 days, right? Mm-hmm. And then based on what I write down, then I'm going to find things in the magazines to put on my vision board on the other side.
Okay.
Right? So I'm trying to plan out this next 90 days because you have to have a plan, right?
Right.
Without a plan, you don't have anything to focus on. You can't establish goals without a plan. So I'm developing a plan first, and then I'm going to follow through on that. But my biggest thing that I need to work on is the enemy within. That thing that creates the unwillingness to get up and go. Now, I don't necessarily always have that problem, but sometimes we battle ourselves and we get complacent and we don't follow through and we don't follow up. And so we have to be consistent on the things that we want to do and stay focused. And so sometimes you got to battle that person within and be like, get up, get it done, go do it. If you want to do it, just do it. So that's what I'm doing.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I know it's going to look beautiful. I can't wait to see what it comes out to be. All right. Hi, Ramona. How are you, Ramona? All right. So what is your 3-month vision board based off of?
So my vision board is going to be based off of self-love and growth. Probably like myself, I know a lot of other people, but more so myself at this point, have suffered from depression or just shutting yourself out from the world, not truly understanding who you are and where you're going. So sometimes it's okay to separate yourself as long as you know that you're going to be moving forward and not just hindering yourself to stay put, to stay stagnant. So my vision board is basically going to be a daily reminder to keep loving yourself, to keep moving forward. And I know by me seeing this every day, it's going to give me the motivation to want to reach my goals, reach my dreams, and not stop, point blank, period.
Bow, girl. All right. Look at the kid. Okay, and now we are over here with Adriana. She is moving. Oh my goodness. All right. So, Adriana, what is the meaning of your 3-month vision board?
My meaning of a 3-month vision board would be picking and choosing what you really want to change. Learning to love that moment, because you won't get it again.
To do this right here, just make sure I'm in the bag with you, okay? Well, hello, little Missy. What's your name?
Tiana.
Tiana, and who are you here with?
My mom.
Oh, and what does your mom do?
Business.
Oh, is she a paparazzi girl? Oh, y'all better get y'all paparazzi for real. Y'all better get y'all paparazzi girl.
We own a mobile detailing business as well.
Oh, I'll be there. I'm gonna be there. All right. So, and what was your name? Tiana, what is your 3-month vision board about?
My behavior. Because I don't listen sometimes.
You know what? That's a hard thing to own up to. Because not a lot of kids are willing to own up because they think they know everything. You're going to get very far in life because you're obedient to your parents. So where do you want to be at in the next 3 months?
Like a better attitude and improve my behavior, and then to chill out.
So do you think that this vision board is going to help you to do that?
Yes,
Why is that?
because it will like push me to believe that I can improve my behavior and chill out more.
Oh, so I'm so happy that you're here, T. Enjoy yourself, okay? All right, we'll be back to check up on that vision board, see how it came out, okay? Awesome, thank you. Well, hello, Miss Destiny. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
All right, I'm doing well. Thank you so much for being here. Can you kind of give us an idea of what your vision board is going to be based off of?
So I would like to focus on consistency, preparation, basically being ready so I don't have to get ready. I run 2 businesses and I have 5 children. So time is of the essence for me. So planning and preparation is very important and key to my daily, activities in order to succeed. So I'm going to really focus on, consistency, planning, preparation, and we'll go from there.
All right, and how is this vision board going to help you out?
It's gonna kind of hold me to the fire. Like I'm putting it down to visually see it. They say when you write it down, when it's visual, you see it. You're more apt to do it. So I'm excited.
Thank you so much for being here. You guys,
you for
this
having me.
girl is off the chain. She has some beautiful jewelry here. So Destiny, she's a paparazzi girl. She has her own businesses, and we're going to come back and talk about that too because you're an Imperial Woman. We got to have that together. All right. Beautiful. Ooh. Girl, I was like, who is that? Your man, girl? No, just like I've seen it at a distance.
That represents me and my son.
Beautiful.
It's a daily reminder, only because me coming up, I was raised by a single parent, which was my father, who's a Hispanic male. So that can be very different, especially in the outlook of society. And so there are some times where I didn't feel love coming from that side of the family. So growing up, it does take an effect on you, but I just want him to know, no matter what, you were always loved. Right. So
Y'all gonna make me cry in here. I love it. I love it. Everybody is on the move. We'll be back.
What is your vision board going to be about today?
So, my vision board, you know what? I haven't really thought about it. I've been focusing on y'all vision boards. But if I had to do one today, it would be more focusing on Motivate University, Imperial Women, and their growth, and the fact that we could just keep our minds together and stay on one accord so that we may grow into bigger, better things. It'll also be focused in on my family and relationships and love and just learning how to love even when you've been hurt. Love like you've never been hurt. So I'm excited about it. If I could think about anything my vision board is going to be about, it's just prosperity. If I could put it all in one nutshell.
Amen.
Yes.
That's right, girl. Hey.
So today I had made some hot topics. And I'm just going to call on random people to answer the questions. And we can we can either have an open discussion about it. If you want to comment on the question, you totally can, okay? So this one is for Adriana. What are 3 things about yourself that you would change to make your relationship better, and why?
Picking and choosing battles. That would be the first one. Second one would be learning to respect your significant other's time and emotions. You also want to try to put yourself in their perspective. I feel like we get so caught up in our own emotions that we don't actually realize what that person's going through or how they felt at the time. The third thing I would probably want to change about myself is having a little bit more patience. jumping right off the bat and being mad or causing an argument and making those decisions while you have those emotions does affect your outcome of that argument.
So those 3 topics, how would those affect your relationship for the better?
It,
how could it?
or how will it?
How will it? With you changing those 3 things about you, how is that going to change the dynamics of what's going on now with your relationship?
I feel like with just those 3 things, I feel like we can accomplish a lot more than what we are at the moment, and just fall in place together. I mean, you can't really force things; you just let them fall in place.
Okay, thank you. All right, so this next question is for Ms. Nakia. What is the importance of self-love?
Well, I'll tell you the importance for me. You can't be anything for anybody if you're not everything for yourself.
Okay.
So you have to take care of yourself first. So that means you can't take care of yourself without taking care of your computer, your engine. So you got to eat properly, you need to exercise, you need to get the proper rest, stay hydrated, and treat yourself sometimes. You know what I mean? Meditate. Buy the shoes that you like, buy the purse that you like. Don't always beat yourself up if you work hard. Sometimes you got to treat yourself. That's self-love, because you have to learn how to love yourself. So you can't share something with someone else that you don't have for yourself. It doesn't work that way. Right. You know what I mean? It would all be fabricated. So be everything for yourself before you can be anything for anybody else.
Oh, I like that.
That's in my book. So
I was going to say,
I remember that because I wrote
post.
that in the book. I remember that.
Awesome. Okay. Now, Destiny, have you ever been torn between your happiness and your family's happiness? And how did you overcome that?
Absolutely. Sometimes as a woman and a mother, that could become a daily struggle. I myself want to say that it is almost a daily, but I just have to keep continuing to remind myself, just as she mentioned, that I have to take care of myself first. I'm no good without me loving myself and my well-being being, number one priority. I can't function properly. I can't be a mother, a wife, a business owner if I'm not happy and taking care of myself.
Hey, man, that was good. All right, let me have you to pause it real quick, Ramon, so I can listen. All right, we're back to Ramona. Or, you know what? T. Little TT. How do you practice self-love?
Work out and be positive.
This girl's a natural leader. Oh, she's a Gemini.
Girl, we about to, is she?
She's a Gemini.
Oh, no wonder.
Well, I'm a Gemini too,
Right? I can't rap before Steve. So you have to go to payroll in a minute.
Oh, yeah. For real. You ready to start working there?
She sounds like she's ready.
She got the mouth for it. She's a natural born leader right there.
Yeah, she be a white man kid.
All right. Yeah, that's what I just said. Ramona, where do you think you went wrong in your past relationship?
In my past relationship, it is.
Let's talk about it.
That's something I gotta think about.
Or it doesn't necessarily have to be what you did wrong, but what do you think you could have did better? Do you think it could have solved it or, fixed the relationship?
I think in my past relationships that I had, where I went wrong is trying to love a person more than you love yourself. Because it definitely gets hard, just like Nikia was saying, it's impossible to do so. It caused a lot of strife. It definitely, held the relationship back from growth and just moving forward in life. If anything, doing so, I learned, obviously, self-love is something of the most importance, and being open to your partner. I feel like you can't move forward with anyone without being open, spiritually, mentally, everything. So.
Okay. Des, do you have an emergency savings account? And why or why not?
I have to admit, I think I've just grown up within the past 5-6 years. So yes, I do have a small emergency savings account, because again, it's just started within the past 5-6 years. It's not as large as I'd like it to be, but it feels good, knowing that if we were in a time of need, having children and a family to support, you always need something to go grab just in case.
Okay, and what is the importance of having a savings account?
Security, I would say.
All right, for sure. All right, and you ready? All right, so I understand that this is an Imperial Women event, but we do have gentlemen here, including my husband. This next question is for Sean. Sean. I'm happy I do have men here because we get to put the men in the hot seat. They get to get an idea of why women are crazy. Well, honestly, if you think about it, if you give a woman anything, they duplicate it and they give it right back to you. You give them a house, they duplicate it, they make it a home. You give them a baby, you give them an egg, they duplicate it, they make a baby. They give you back a baby. You make them mad, they duplicate it and they give you hell. So, who said that? What's his name? Bald head?
John.
No, TJ. TD Jakes said that, didn't he? Are you sure? Oh, I know I saw something like that, but it was funny. I was like, that is so true. We do that. So, Sean, can you make someone fall in love with you?
I don't think you can make somebody fall in love with you.
Why? Can you explain?
It's about chemistry. If the chemistry is there, it's gonna happen.
Okay.
To make somebody fall in love with you, then it's not genuine. Because you're forcing it.
Okay.
So it's not genuine.
All right. Hold on. I got one more question for you, brother.
Uh-oh.
I'm just picking random ones, so I don't want nobody picking a... Okay. What were your greatest downfalls with your family, and how did you overcome that?
I got two.
Okay.
I lost my mom when I was in prison. She passed away.
Sorry to hear that.
So I mourned for about 3 years. Drugging, just trying to hide the pain. I was just on some bullshit. Like, mom's my best friend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard when you don't got somebody that you can talk to and tell her, I can talk to my mom about anything, no matter what it was. You know what I'm saying? The second one was my son. Losing my son to the system for a homicide. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it builds character, but it's still, when you go, like I only been to see him once. Because I don't like the feeling like there's nothing I can really do for you in here. But just be there and support you, but it ain't like I can physically just take you and be like, yo, come on. You understand what I'm saying? So it kind of fucked with my mental, but I know I have to be here to help him with his appeal. So that keeps me focused. And also that I know my sister has no parents, so I'm like her mother and her father. So once I started to realize, like, yo, damn, that's all my sister got, all my son got is me, it makes you start maturing and making better decisions. Don't get it twisted, be rough sometimes.
Yeah.
Some days I wake up and be like, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
But you got to surround yourself with good people. Good people. Like right now, I'm surrounded with good people. You know what I'm saying? So I can wake up and, I had a good day yesterday with y'all.
Yeah.
Never a beautiful day with y'all.
Yeah.
So I can look and be like, all right, I'm still here.
Yeah.
Open my eyes. I got great people around me. So I can still fight.
This next question is for mine truly. Mr. Raymond, how old were you when you started a family, and what were the difficulties that you faced with it?
When I started a family, I was 24 years old. The difficulties was learning how to be a husband, learning how to be a father. It was very difficult, you know, but now being 32 years old, it's a little bit easier now.
Yeah.
It's a little bit easier now.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what else to say.
Right. Thank you. This next question is going to be for Adriana. All right, hold on. How you doing over there, Ramona? All right. Adriana, in your opinion, what do you think would be a good age to be married? And why?
I don't know. Why would that be my question?
I don't know, maybe because you ain't married. Shoot. How old you want to be when you get married?
I was married. Did you know?
Oh, yeah, you were married. Well, was it a good time when you had that age?
I don't think there is an age for marriage, in my honest opinion. I had a bad experience with my first one, but again, it just, like I mentioned, it just really depends on how you really feel about that person. When I got married very young. Not even 21 yet, and I can honestly say that marriage is a huge step to take, because not only do you have to just stop thinking about only just yourself, you also have to think about this other person you're considering to live your life with. And it does take a lot of work for marriage and for it to work. It really takes two to tangle.
It's true.
So just, I don't know. I don't think there really is an age. I feel like people should wait, honestly.
I think that counseling should be a requirement for
yeah.
for
I feel
individual counseling and couples counseling should be a
Exactly.
requirement before marriage.
Yes.
Because I swear.
Jumping into marriage was bad.
How do you feel about long distance relationships? Do they work?
They sure do. They sure do. If it's real, you work it out. You catch flights every couple weeks. That's what
Oh, she's catching flies. You know, she got that. Yeah,
Yes, that quick. Sure do. We live on two different coasts. They sure can work.
And it has been. Hello.
Yes,
Okay.
that's right.
Okay, so Destiny. Have you ever been in a toxic relationship, and how did you get out?
Yes, I have. I mean, getting out is just, I'll just do it. I mean, it was hard. It took 12 years.
12 years.
12 years and 3 kids.
What was the question?
How do you get out of a toxic relationship? Or have you ever been in a toxic relationship, and how do you get out?
How long she say?
12 years
12
and
years?
3 children.
Wow.
And you know, it didn't start out as toxic. It progressively became.
Right. Nobody has 3
Exactly.
kids with somebody who's toxic.
Right. And you know, you find yourself, I don't know, myself, staying for the children.
Yeah.
But then after it's done, you realize that was the worst thing to do, because when you're not happy, the children couldn't be happy. And you don't realize that till after the fact. But
Right.
That's deep.
I say that all the time. I would never be with somebody, like I told my husband, like, if you stand with me for the kids, you might as well kill them, because you're going to be miserable.
Right.
You know, I would
Yeah.
never stay with him for my kids' sake. Like, you know what I mean? And for 7 months, we had separated. And it was hard, because the last maybe, 3 months, we didn't even talk. We didn't switch kids. I thought we were really done. And I realized right then and there, it wasn't. What we were doing together was jacking my kids up, opposed to me taking my lead and being like, no, forget that, enough is enough.
Right.
You know what I mean? They love their dad, but if we couldn't communicate, it was nothing good for them.
Right.
So that's crazy. So how did you get out of that 12 years? That's a long time.
You know, I had tried to get out on several occasions, but he was very determined to make it work, and I would always fall back and okay, I'll stay. But the final, end was he decided we were done, and I was devastated. I was broken, not knowing like this is what needed to happen. So not until after we were completely done, and I had, I was single by myself, or a single parent for 2 years. I regained loving myself. I was okay to be alone with myself.
How did you get to that point?
Oh, it took a long time. It was rough, like the time that the kids were with him, I wouldn't know what to do. I'd be like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to enjoy my alone time.
Enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Right. It's like you have to retrain yourself, like find yourself again. It's not easy, but it's definitely possible.
Oh my God, I just want to hug you. I'm so proud of you. Oh my God, thank you so much for sharing that. I know that was pretty personal, and I appreciate that. Would you compromise your happiness for the success of your relationship?
No.
Think about that question.
She said that.
No, I would not. Because at the end of the day, if you're staying in that relationship and it's not something that's making you happy, what are you really there for? How do you plan to, I don't know, maneuver within the relationship? Love is something that can be taught, but it's definitely not anything that can be forced. So by staying in a relationship, if you're not happy, it ain't gonna work. So I would definitely not.
Okay. Cause it's crazy because when I wrote this question out, I figured it would be like a real open question because we compromise our happiness all the time for the ones we love. I can't tell you how long I sat still because my husband wasn't comfortable with pushing, you know what I mean? So I sat still with him until I was just like, you know what? If we're both standing still, nobody's moving, what are we doing here, And I had to make it up in my own mind that, you know what? Eventually, either you're going to follow or you're going to fall off. And at this point, I don't care. I don't care anymore what you talking about. No offense, baby, I love you. We're working on this together. But at the time, it was difficult for him to see me go. He didn't want to see me go. He wanted me there with him all the time. And I was like, listen, I got stuff I got to do. I want to progress. I want to move. And I couldn't do that because it was hard our communication was so off, it was ridiculous. So it has been times where I compromised my own happiness for the success of my relationship. And it didn't make me happy. It made me very miserable, but it did happen. So I'm happy, Ramona, that you have that mind frame. I now have that mind frame, but it took a lot of work for me to get there because you always want to make your spouse happy. And a lot of the times when they feel that your happiness is what makes them happy, then it can take a little bit longer for them to grow on their own, But we came a long way, baby. We did that. Good job. All right. So, Sean, have you ever been looked at in a negative light for loving yourself? And if so, can you explain?
Of course, I'm a black man in America.
That's right.
Yeah, all the time.
Okay. Can you elaborate on that a little bit more? What are your struggles that you had to kind of face to love yourself? Just for loving yourself.
I mean, we in a world where being manly is, man, this shit's fucked up.
You got this, you got this.
Nah, but when you're a black man and you strong and you're intelligent, they fear that. So they're gonna give you all types of obstacles And then, you know, sometimes a woman, she doesn't understand how black men either. Not knowing sometimes that he need his peace when he come in, because you got to deal with this shit out in the world. You know, everybody's, you know, and not just for black men too. That goes for any minority in this country.
Right.
You're gonna go through that. They're gonna put you through some bullshit.
Right.
So you just gotta stand strong and just keep your ancestors in your heart. You're gonna go through what you go through, but as long as you got them in your heart, you're gonna get through it. Me, I love this shit though. I love it. I like to fuck with motherfuckers. Being a black man, I do.
As far as what do you mean?
Yeah. I just told, I didn't tell you, but me and her, we was downstairs in the lobby. I had a shirt on, but I forgot what shirt I had on. So I'm sitting in the lobby and I'm seeing all these people just staring at me. I'm like, why the fuck do you keep staring at me like this? But I had a shirt actually picking up as us as being black people. But it was in bold letters though. Bold letters. So I'm like, oh, you're staying? All right. So now I'm going to open my shit up so you can really see it, huh? I'll put it in your face. Because, yo, you shouldn't be ashamed. Like,
You're right.
I mean, yo, I'm going to go through the bullshit anyway, so I'm going to do it with a smile on my face.
That's right.
Because I ain't uncomfortable. I'm going to make you uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make you uncomfortable. And that's just how I move. Like, if I see some ignorance, I'm going to make you uncomfortable.
Right.
I ain't going to let you make me uncomfortable. I'm
Right.
going to make you uncomfortable.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you so much for sharing that with us. All right. Whoa, brother. I'm happy you're standing here. Because you're next. Do you think having health insurance is important? And why?
Yes, it is important having health insurance.
It's real simple.
Do you think past relationship secrets should always be hidden?
No,
What benefit are you going to get out of knowing that information?
because everything that's done in the dark comes to the light. I'd rather tell you so you don't gotta find out.
Right.
We do that, right? Have we done that? Like, all right, let's get to it. What's the dirt?
Yep.
Yeah, we just share some dirt. It's crazy.
It's better like that, though.
Yeah, it is. It makes your relationship so much
No,
stronger.
because it makes the bond, like, for instance, if somebody come try to put some poison right in, I heard this shit already. So I'm
can't do that.
I'm looking at you like, all right,
I tell them everything.
Right.
Everything.
yeah.
That is so
Because
funny.
motherfuckers will play on that, though. They think they got a sword
Oh,
over
yeah.
there. People play them type of games.
All the
I got
time.
a sword over here, so guess what? Either you gonna do this or I'm gonna blow your shit up. You can't blow my shit up. I already told you.
Right.
I already know.
That's what's up. So it's definitely important to let any. It was. Do you feel that past relationship secrets should be kept hidden, or do you think that it should be pushed down and never discussed and never brought up again?
I definitely feel as though if that moment presents itself, that's your opportunity to speak on it so that you can move forward.
But any other time, there's no openly talking about nothing. No. We ain't just gonna come up in here and just openly talk about, oh, you know, well, back in the day, I used to be, I used to work on Van Buren, but, you know, I freed myself from that, baby. I love you.
That moment has to definitely present itself.
Okay. What about over here? I see you, sir. Do you feel that past relationships should be kept hidden? Or past relationship secrets should be kept in the past?
I feel like it relates back to Ramona's answer. If in that moment it is brought up, then I think it should be talked about if that's what upsets that person. But don't go opening up cans and closets
That don't need to be
that don't
open.
need to be open, and they're in the past. Let it be in the past and move on. I don't think you should upset yourself or the other person. It's something that happened in the past.
Right, okay. What about you, Des? What do you think?
I agree. I feel like everything should be out in the open. Your partner's for me, is my best friend, my confidant, my partner in anything and everything that I do. So I feel like the more open lines of communication that we have, the better relationship we have.
Beautiful. Okay. That's not a question for you, Sweet Pea. All right, TT. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Let's not say 5 years. Let's say, where do you see yourself in the next year? So this time next year, what do you want to be doing with your life? Where do you want to be?
Better attitude again.
Okay.
Because
How old are you?
10. I'm turning 11 at the end of the month.
Okay.
Happy birthday, T.
May 29th.
Okay, she's Gemini. I'm birthday.
Gemini season is here. Woo woo. Yeah, baby. So better attitude, anything else?
Not really.
Okay, right on. Well, thank you so much for answering that for me. Let me see. What you got about queening?
Hold on. With the crown on it, do see the wonderful.
Hey. Do you see
Everything.
Okay, let me see if you got one for this, though.
Let's see.
Did your parents teach you about credit and finances? Why not? If not, why do you think that is? And how will you change the cycle?
Okay. So did they teach me about credit and finances? First, you wanted to know if I had something for that. Mm-hmm. Did they teach me good sense? No, they did not. I am what I make up. Okay.
Giving us her whole vision board. Her answer is using her vision board. Okay.
I use the mightiest protection, and that's where I am today. Boom. Okay. So now let me answer the question. My vision board is popping. Y'all know I'm silly. No, my parents didn't teach me anything about credit, about finance. They was putting shit in my name when I was young, messed me all up. But you know what? It's all good though. Let me stop lying. That did not happen to me. I'm just being funny.
You?
Come on, we gotta have fun. No, but no one taught me about credit and finance. Those are things that I learned. I learned a lot of things on my own, just simply from living and making mistakes. You know what I mean? Because if you can't be afraid to fail, right? Or you'll never win. So I failed at a lot of things in life, which has taught me how to carry on and move on responsibly. So I have been self-taught in that department. I'm still learning a lot about it. I'm really more into finance than I am credit. Granted, we want our credit to be where it should be so we can do business and interact in this world that we live in, this government that we live in. But I'd rather much just have the capital. Just give me the money and let me pay for my shit. I don't need your credit, but I'll use it to get where I need to get to and play this little game that they make us play. But
So how are you going to change the cycle for your kids?
I'm going to teach my kids to work hard. They still need to protect their credit in their name and not go out and just frivolously be doing things, right? They need to do that. They need to save their money. But when you want something, you should have enough money in the bank to pay for it. You know, because all you're doing is just going to be buying into debt. So if you want a $50,000 car, you should have $50,000 in the bank.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or else, because companies are closing their doors every day. You lose your job, then what? Now you can't pay for the car. Now you're in debt. Now you all jacked up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So until you can afford those things, you shouldn't have those things. So I teach my kids to work hard, to pay for the things they want, to make their own money, even though they always asking me for money. Yeah, my daughter came in the room today and asked us for $1,000. Can you guys give me $500 a piece? I'm like, what? Get out of my room.
Right.
I actually ignored her. I don't know what he said.
That was a serious question?
No, she was very serious.
Oh, why? Wait, hold on.
Teaching them responsibility. You understand? So there's a difference. Like, I'm not making you struggle because I want you to know I struggled. You need to struggle. No. What I have is mine. This is not yours. I've done the essentials for you. You have a roof over your head. You're eating every day. And you get ready to be 21. No, we're done here.
It's crazy because
we're done here.
Me growing up, if I was to ask my mom for $1,000, she'd be like, oh yeah, when do you need it?
No, see,
You know, so that's-
I would give my child $1,000 if they came to me with a plan. Would I have a plan? How are you paying me back? First of all, I ain't giving you nothing because the world doesn't give you anything. Anybody ever gave me nothing. Everything I had to do, I had to work for it. Whether if you're in a relationship with somebody, and if he decides to give me something, right? He ain't giving it to me just because he think I'm cute.
Right.
He just want me to have it. We got a relationship. There's some kind of dynamic going on. You understand? So nobody's just giving you anything in this world. You got to work for it, and that's what I teach them. So I don't mind, loaning her $1,000, but I need a real plan on how you're gonna give me my money back. Because because when I'm dead and gone, your children need to understand that that's not what the world is made up of. People are not just gonna go around giving you handouts. Things are not just gonna fall in your lap. You got to work for it, plan for it, save for it. All the things that make sense. Where that thing at? The good sense. Yeah, that one.
Oh my God, that was deep. Good question. Good answer. Thanks for the feedback. You're spoiled, and I love you. Ramona, who do you talk about when you're having relationship issues, and why is that person a good person to talk to?
Who I talk to? I'm a very private person, so it would really have to take for me to actually be at an emotional breakdown before I actually talk to someone. How I actually release anything within is I write, or I'll paint, sometimes sing. But if I do talk to someone, it would probably be my old friend from high school. And why is because, one, that's someone I trust. Trust is the utmost big thing for me. And I know that she would give an honest opinion and not tell me anything that I want to hear. Something that you need to hear. This is what you need to know. And I love someone like that because I'm all about learning. And you can't learn if you don't make mistakes.
Right.
And you can't learn if you don't know what you did wrong. So
That's true. That's deep. Thank you. Destiny, how do you know when a relationship is over?
Well, I guess I that's hard. I mean,
Is that a hard question?
not hard. It seems very simple, but to explain it, I guess. I guess it would just maybe I'm not good at hints, so I'm probably not the one to ask because I'll try to make something work forever and ever until the tables are
Until
turned
they
and
leave.
I was told it was over. So
Oh, wow.
and I've only been in, now this is my second major relationship of my life, so
Wow.
I haven't had a lot of experience, but I think it has to be very blunt,
Right.
to me.
Okay. Anna, how do you know a relationship is over?
When you both aren't happy. When
She said when you're both not happy. We would have been broke up so many times.
when you're not happy,
Because
but
I don't think that any relationship, no relationship on the planet of the earth is together for happy. You know what I mean? Like if you really think about it, like you're with somebody, you get with them with the idea of being happy, but I feel that you're supposed to bring your own happy to every relationship. Your responsibility, right?
yeah.
So-
I'm referring to like when you're not happy, as in when you can't see yourself trying to do what's best for yourself to be happy, and it's getting in the way of your relationship, then that's not a relationship.
Okay.
You and your significant person should respect each other's time, and as well as whatever makes them happy. So it may not be something that you like or something that you're interested in, but if that's something that's interesting for that person and what makes them truly happy, why get involved or in the way of that? As you can, or everybody knows, happy wife, happy life. But
Say it again. Say it again. Okay.
And overall, I just feel like you can't just stop someone from doing what truly makes them happy because it's getting involved or in the way of how you are with that person.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for sharing.
To Nakia said, your happy is your own responsibility.
That's right. Okay, thank you so much. You guys are looking great over here. All right. Ramona, how do you allow others to love you?
With patience.
With patience.
I think that more ties into how do you teach others to love you? And I would say with patience.
Are you one of mine? You are one of mine, aren't you? That's my baby over there.
What'd I do?
I'm talking about Ramona. She's one of my babies. She keeps answering all the right way, all the right things.
Yeah, with I don't even know what else to say.
Be like, wait, I threw you off. Yes.
You do. With patience, understanding. I'm still learning that one, so it's still something that I'm growing through. Actually.
That's
I said
good.
it right.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Go ahead, girl. Ooh, I love y'all. Go ahead. Look at her. Okay. She is becoming. She youthful. You're beautiful.
Oh,
She's
the B fell out.
Oh, beautiful. Okay. What happened? Oh. Look at this. Isn't it beautiful? Like, she did so good. All right. So the next question is coming up shortly.
Ask me again. Come on.
What does self-love mean to you?
I told you what it means already, but I'm going to tell you again so we can channel my inner crazy. Let me just tell everybody again that you want me to. How do you want me to say this? You want me to clean it up, or you want me to say how?
I want you to talk how you talk.
You can't be shit for nobody if you ain't shit for yourself.
That's
So you
good.
be everything for yourself before you can be anything for anybody else. So you always take care of yourself first, because you cannot share with other people what you don't possess for yourself. You cannot expect something from someone that you're not doing for yourself. So you take care of you first, then you can disseminate the love. There you go.
Disseminate. Ooh,
Disseminate.
To
spread
disseminate.
out, to share.
Ooh, I done learned a new word today. Ooh. Hello. Well, hello, Sean. We're back at you. What are you invested in, and how did you get invested?
What am I invested in?
Whether it be financially, whether it be emotionally, physically. We just don't want to hear sexual healing. You keep that to yourself. We all know you with a Gemini.
I'm invested in my new venture.
So what are you invested in, and how did you become invested in it?
Well, I started doing music since like 2000. I'm invested into the community, like giving back to the kids, helping people. And now I got a new investment. Her name is Miss Walker.
Miss Walker. Look at her cheese.
Hey, Miss Walker.
And how is that investment?
It's dope.
Yeah.
When you can share the same vision as somebody.
Are you?
Sometimes it gets scary though. When you get thinking, like, you get
Yeah.
scary sometimes. But it's dope.
Makes you feel like it's almost not real.
Yeah.
That's how I felt too.
Yeah.
That lets me know our love is real. Well, that's awesome. Stay invested. You're invested in something grand, and it's going to get you so much further in life to have that partner on your side.
That's a fact.
And to have this one over here, Jesus, you got lucky, brother. I don't know your life, but I know you lucky.
Bless.
Very
Blessed.
Blessed. And highly favored, okay? But Audrey, what would you define as cheating? Oops.
What do I define as cheating? That's a really good question.
What do you define as cheating? Girls,
Cheating what?
I'm like, it's taking you a long time to answer that question. Look. Looking, kissing, touching, texting, sexting. All of that is
You
cheating.
could be cheating in a lot, though.
Okay,
So
as
cheating
far
in what? In
as
what?
far
As far as
as
what?
relationship.
As far as for in relationships, I feel like. What was the question again?
Okay. Adriana, what would you define as cheating
Cheating would be
as far as relationship goes?
obviously doing something you're not supposed to.
Well, how do you know? Like, because some people feel that cheating is talking to another girl or touching their shoulder, being flirtatious is cheating to some people.
If you have to feel the need to hide it, erase it, or just try to cover it up or make excuses, I feel like it is cheating.
I agree.
You should always be open with your partner. You can't really change something or know something's broken when you don't know it.
Right.
So, then my definition of cheating would be just an overall hiding.
Okay.
Definition of anything that I don't know. I would agree with everything that they
Okay. Let's move over here. What would you define as cheating?
Anything that makes the opposite person mad. I mean, as far as like.
That's a bit of a far-fetched stuff.
What I'm saying is like, say if you see me walking down the street with a girl, you know what I'm saying, and we were holding hands or whatever.
No, that's cheating.
Yeah, that would mean.
Nah, y'all holding hands, but you
What
let.
if we were just best friends?
Nah, they best friends ain't holding hands.
If that makes you mad. Because some people don't mind it.
How many people in here agree with that? Can I get a show of hands? Anybody?
Some people don't mind it.
Well, just know this: if I ever see you walking down the street, best friend or not, I'ma slice her throat. Okay. Moving on.
You bring that camera.
All right.
Come on,
Now, let me know, what would you define as cheating?
Oh shit.
Why they both? Why
Right. I just want to know.
the older people got to say? Well,
Girl,
honestly,
y'all ain't too much older than us. Cut it out.
no,
Cut it out.
honestly,
29 going on 30. Look at
honestly, we
her.
down there 50. Honestly, first let's talk about love, right? Mm-hmm. You're in a relationship. You're cheating. We're talking about cheating with your spouse or significant
Or
other, right?
what would you define
You're
as cheating?
A lot of people and a lot of things, but I'm saying that area, you know what I mean, right? If you're talking about a relationship, I mean that's between you and the person that you're with.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So our definition of love is the highest form of understanding. So if you understand and you know each other and you have an agreement and you're communicating whatever you define for your relationship, it doesn't have to be what the world defines as cheating. It's whatever you define it as. So truly there's no real answer for that because it's what you make it. I am what I make up. We can be whoever we want to be. We don't need your permission and nobody else's permission to define our relationship. But he ain't getting ready to be holding nobody's damn hand walking down the street. Not going to.
No.
Yeah. What about you, Knuckles Slayer?
All he needs to
No,
say
I
is
was
what
just
she
saying,
said.
like,
That's the safest thing for him.
Huh? Huh? Yeah, nothing.
A pre-cheat talk is a must. You can't tell who will stray. Instant gratification has changed everything. Even people in love cheat. Betrayal has many forms. Once a cheater, always a cheater is not the rule.
That's so the
And in
rule.
a
That is so the rule. They said once a cheater, always a cheater is not a
I
rule.
don't believe that people can change.
You can change with another girl. You ain't changing with me. You cheat on me.
Once he cheats, you're done.
Once he cheats, I'm done.
See, I got another rule for that.
I can't because I felt like if you loved me enough, then I don't understand how that could have happened. You could have came and talked to me.
stupid.
Well, be
What do you
stupid
mean
with
men
go
don't
be
think-
stupid with somebody else.
No, listen.
Why do I have to be stupid because he's stupid?
Listen.
Let's talk about it
Let's
because
talk
I want to know.
They don't think on our level of thinking. They weren't put here to do that. They're not us. And we make the mistake of wanting them to be us and to think like us, and they don't.
Mm-hmm.
It's unfortunate sometimes because it drives us crazy. Because it'd be like, what was you thinking?
Right.
Oh, you weren't. You weren't thinking, because sometimes, you seen the movie Love Jones? Mm-hmm. Okay, you know how they said that God must be a woman? Because when the man start thinking, with his, the baby's in here, that it fills with blood and that all the blood goes from his brain to there. So he can't function properly. He don't have no blood in the brain. He can only think with that other thing. So he gets all screwed up. But seriously, they don't move how we move. They don't think how we move. We're the planners. We're the nurturers. We gotta coach and develop him into what we need him to be. You know what I'm saying? They're just going out being men, right? But I wouldn't leave my man if he cheated on me. Now, if he was habitual cheater, then it's like, okay, we got a problem because you keep doing the same things. You need to go get some help. You're not ready to be in a relationship now. If he had a baby, somebody got pregnant, now we got a different problem, because now we're breaking up. I'm taking everything you got, and your new baby mama is getting ready to start from scratch. No, because now you just violated, because now you didn't protect yourself. You're not protecting me. You're not protecting what we have. Mm-hmm. And so that shows more signs of disrespect now.
So that's how I feel, though, with the initial, you know what I mean, with that initial thing. Because I've never stayed with somebody. Once I found out you cheated on me, it's a wrap. And I set that expectation from the beginning. Like, listen, this is things I don't tolerate.
Hold on,
you know what I mean?
Don't get it twisted.
I hear you.
I'm not saying it shouldn't be an expectation. But what I'm saying is
they're just retarded.
They're retarded. They're not like us. They're not like us. And they don't look at it from that standpoint. They look at it like, oh yeah, this is fun. This is great. Be exciting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this, get in and get out, and then I don't got to deal with this individual no more. I'm going home to my wife or my girl. But what they don't understand, what I was telling him the other day, when you're with a woman, when you're intimately with a woman, she think y'all go together.
And not only that, but every time you have a sexual relation with somebody, you live in a spirit with that person.
You do.
You're completely living a spirit. And I can only say that because I swear to you, I wish this man would get caught walking up the street with his best girlfriend, and I'm gonna lose my mind.
We ain't doing
because
that.
now that he left something in me. Yes, you left something in me. Now I got a part of your spirit inside of me, and we're like connecting. You know what I mean? I just feel like
holding hands is still a spiritual connection.
Yeah,
you're not allowed to do that.
Absolutely.
You're not allowed to do that.
Absolutely.
On no level.
And you'll be hurt if ever.
Nah, I would never.
No, I know.
If you're gonna leave him, though, why do you want to hurt him? You're gonna leave him. If you're gonna leave him, why?
Because I need you to hurt as bad as I'm hurting.
All you gotta do is
I'm gonna tear some stuff up and then I'm gonna leave.
That's how you feel. You don't have to get physical with him.
Huh?
You don't have to get physical.
I'm not gonna get physical with him. He a big man. I'm gonna tear up his stuff.
But the thing is, they don't think like us. So I think to leave your man for that, there's so many other things. I don't think that's a.
Yeah, I personally feel like that's a major violation of our trust, our love. He talks.
I'm just let you know, when men do shit like that, there's no emotions attached to it.
Then why do it if you already got something at home?
Because it's just something there. Like we have a complex where we like to conquer. That's the men. We like to dominate and conquer. Mm-hmm. But having that complex can fuck around and make you lose everything. Mm-hmm. But we have that type of complex.
Yeah. So is this something that's just mentally, like, it's just a mental man thing?
It's innate. No, it's like an innate thing. It's an innate thing.
It's our nature.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our nature is to go out and conquer.
Okay.
So until you understand your nature, then you can check it. When you don't understand it, then you can fuck up and lose everything.
Yeah.
Because I have done that before and fuck some shit up.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, thank you for your honesty.
Yeah. You can fuck some shit up.
He's not want to do that.
I want to live.
Yeah, you definitely want to live.
I want to live, shit.
Sure does. I'm done with my board. Let's see it.
Awesome. Look at that. All right. So can you give us a little explanation? Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Help me over the next 90 days.
If you can, how is this vision board going to help you over the next 90 days?
Well, the whole point of it is to look at this, and I told you this vision board was built on a plan, so I wrote out the plan first, right? The goals and the plan. I did that first. before I put anything on the board. So these are things that I already want to do. So looking at them every day is a reminder for me of what I need to do, how I need to treat myself, how I need to take care of myself. So look, the first thing here is about prayer. Mighty is protection. Staying prayerful and protecting your energy. That's why that's at the top, right? Okay. Love yourself, and then you can disseminate love, as we talked about.
Right.
Exercise, eat healthy and exercise. Still loving and taking care of myself, staying prayerful, protecting my energy. Get into it. Get into all of these things. Yourself, your body, your energy, your prayer, and glow. Always shine. Good, bad, ugly, and indifferent. Always glow. Always go strong. Remind myself that I have nothing to hide. I'm very transparent in the things that I've gone through and the things that I've experienced. That's why I'm always trying to teach people when I learn something, because I think it's necessary. It's like, you know, I've made that mistake so you don't have to. I'm getting married.
Uh-oh.
That's up there. Being the best version of myself all the time is important. This right here represents the Motivate University Boutique, which is coming soon.
Nice.
So that's what those products represent. This right here means to fly right now. That's just a representation. Like, I don't need anybody's permission to reach a great altitude. All I have to do is stay focused on all these things, and this will happen. I've gone through so much. That's why I'm in a good place right now, and it's important to live your life to the fullest every day. You die once, you should live every day.
Oh, that's good.
I am what I make up. I am destined to become who I decide to be. It's not anybody else's responsibility who I decide to become or what I become in life. All of us don't have good sense, but I thank God that He blessed me with some good sense. And I also put this here because this is a new business venture that we're going into with buying and selling cars. So that's going to make some good sense, right? But these are two of my dream cars, too.
Really?
Yes, that's the two-door Bentley Coupe, the new one.
Okay.
Yes. And this little Chevy SS right here, I always wanted a really nice classic car on the outside, but I wanted to take the inside and make it all new. Navigation, Bluetooth, all that, right?
Nice.
I believe that we are absolutely, positively, 100% fine art as individuals. We are a work in progress, but we're fine art. And I always tell myself that I am the best ever at whatever I do. I am a modern muse. I'm an inspiration. I am a goddess. That's what that says. I'm always queening. Do and see the wonderful. Yeah, and that's it. That's me.
All right. That's beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing. I was like, who you giving a shout out? You giving a shout out? You want a shout out?
No, I'm pissed.
All right. So you're done with your vision board. What is your 90-day goal?
Tapping into my superpower.
Okay. Let me see this.
Tapping into my superpower. And when you tap into your superpower, this is what dreams are made at.
Okay.
So the truth is clear. Own it. I'm gonna own this.
Okay. So are you owning that saying, or are you owning your life, the fact where you're trying to go?
I'm owning my superpowers and the truth. The truth. So basically, I'm saying I'm gonna live my truth through my superpowers. So I'm gonna own this.
Okay.
I also put, because she told you, this is a spin-off from her. Don't miss your opportunity.
Okay.
Build with thoughtful planning and the finest materials.
Right on. What does that mean to you?
Thoughtful planning. Take one step at a time.
Okay.
And be diligent about it. So if we say we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it.
Right.
Even on days we feel like we don't feel like doing it, we still gotta get up and do it.
Yeah.
We still gotta get up and do it.
Yeah.
Born to rock. I think everybody's born to rock.
Absolutely.
Everybody in this room is born to rock.
I'm already rocking it.
And feel like a champion every day when you wake up. Feel like a champion.
Ooh,
That's right.
Every day you wake up.
Preach,
feel like
brother,
a champion.
preach. All right.
This one is a spin-off for her. I'm thanking her for choosing her. For her beauty, for the outside and inside.
Oh,
Thank you.
Give me a kiss, baby.
he's so sweet.
Thank you.
That's the Imperial couple right there.
And shaking up your routine. Sometimes you gotta shake your routine up.
Okay. What's the importance of shaking up your routine?
Because when you're comfortable doing something competitive every day, sometimes you're not gonna see the results.
Yeah.
So sometimes you gotta step in some shit that you normally don't do to see new results. You feel what I'm saying? Like for me to come here, that was something different because I'm leaving where I'm comfortable at.
Yeah. This
to
is
start something else.
right.
So shake your routine up.
That's
And when you
good.
do it. Like as I said, do it. Period. Do you. Period.
Yep.
So when
No
you shake,
excuses.
No excuses. And win with style with friends and family. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So we're gonna win in style with friends and family.
That's dope. That's dope. Right on. Look at that. With that Cosmo and Wanda vision boards. Okay. Y'all see this? Look at that. Cosmo and Wanda. Okay. This is beautiful. Yeah, can you guys actually stand over here and take a picture with your vision boards? Thank you. Okay. How you doing over here, Adriana? You're done?
No, almost done.
Oh, okay. Well, let me know. How you doing, little T?
Good.
Yeah? You still working on it?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to come back. You got 5 more minutes, girl, because I got to figure out what's going on here before you leave, okay? All right. How's yours coming out, Des?
Good. Just filling in some spaces here.
Awesome.
Good, though.
Oh, I feel like I have a whole nother sister over here. And my little niece over here. Come here, niecey poo. Come here, niecey poo.
Did you get it? Okay.
Y'all so corny. Get out of here. Get out of here. I love them.
Let me tell you what we're doing. Things, right? We've seen some things. We've been in different relationships. We had different experiences. So we're trying to do something different with each other. We're trying to savor what we have and cherish what we have and favor what we have. We're both blessed and highly favored by God. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're both God-fearing individuals. And so we're just trying not to take things for granted with one another. We're taking advantage of the love that we have for one another. He understands my love language. I understand his love language. And most importantly, what we do is we celebrate each other.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm so happy that you're here because, you're a good role model. You're really, I could just cry right now.
my God, you about to make
No,
me cry.
you're a really good role model. And I watch and I observe and
Here we
I
go.
see how you do things, and I really try to apply it and take it home. You can ask my husband, since I started working with you,
Oh my goodness.
it's oh shoot. But since I started working with you, I've totally grown to be this different woman, and the little girl I had to put her away because now I'm around people who are 2 and 3 times my age, and it just makes me look at things in such a different light. And I find myself going back to my husband and being like, nah, we're gonna get through this, I'm sorry, we're gonna fix it, because of what I've seen you. I try to, I don't want to say mimic you, but I mimic you in
Let me tell
a
you something.
sense.
What good would I be to be a woman in your life and you not be able to get anything from me? That's a waste. That's not a good relationship.
It's a lot of people though in my life that waste.
But that's why it's so very important to be selective of who you allow in your personal space. You have to protect your energy. That's why that's number one. This is for real. This will affect your life. This will make or break you.
Yeah.
Your energy is important. So you go from 0 to 60 real quick based on your relationships with people. It's so important to have those relationships, and your circle needs to be small, and you need to be in relationships with people that affect you in a positive way that you can learn from.
Yeah.
And like I told you, when we first start working together, and by the way, thank you, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Because that lets me know that I know I'm not perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I don't pretend to be, I don't try to be. I just know that all the mistakes that I've made, I always say I made them so you don't have to. So I love sharing them with you, right?
Yeah.
And I used to have this thing, people say things like, well, you're saying to me, and I used to be like, well, I can't see me, I just be me, literally just living every day, not recognizing who God blessed me to be.
Yeah.
But now I've taken ownership. I own it of who I am. I understand now who God has made me, who He's continuously created me to be. So now I don't say that I just see me, I just be me. Now I'm like, I can see me and be me. So everything that we're doing is on purpose.
Yeah.
We are living with purpose, on purpose. So when
I took that, definitely.
Yeah, so when you see us, we're hugging and kissing and we're talking, we lay in the bed and we talk about how we're gonna do things, what we're gonna do. We plan, he put together, this is my king. You know, for real, like I've never had anybody like him in my life, ever. I'm gonna be 45 this year, I've never met a man like this. I'm taking full advantage of everything that it has to offer. I'm all over it. Like, what we gotta do, like for real, it's important. And so we communicate on purpose. We love each other on purpose. We desperately, we understand each other, but even if it's something that we don't understand, we're gonna fight to try to understand, like, what is that? How does that make you feel? We care about that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've never had to be that for anybody. And it's never been this much for me, so I'm excited. So if we can be an example for you guys, man, watch this. Watch this.
Nobody steal your superpower.
I appreciate it though. Like, it's been a hell of a road, you know what I mean? And I'm happy that you came right on time. God brought you right on time for what I needed in my life right now.
To be. Everything he does is right on time. You know, I'm grateful that. Oh, thank you, baby. I love you. I'm grateful that I can be in your life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm grateful that I can offer you anything at this point because I'm so broken. I've been through so much, you know what I mean? But I just believe that God put me in those positions for a reason, so I can be everything for you.
Yeah.
Because you don't really see the broken pieces.
I agree.
You know what I mean? But I know what they are. But God took me through that so I can be everything that I need to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm grateful. I'm grateful for that. We pray in the morning. We pray with each other before we leave the house, you know. And part of my prayer this morning was like, thank you, God, for your grace and your mercy. You know, even when we don't deserve it, man, he keeps blessing us. You know, the things that we've done in life, the people we've hurt, the crimes we've committed, all the stuff that we've done, like I'm still waking up. Like, what? Yeah, right. I love you, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to celebrate each other.
Right.
Yeah.
And I have been too. Like, I've learned how to, even though I'll get mad, I'll have my moments, but I quickly, like, as soon as my brain allows me to think, then I take advantage of that and I try to snap out of it. Like, just this morning, or this afternoon, right before we got here, I was like, damn it, we almost made it. You know what I mean? We almost was out the door. And I was just like, I don't get this. And you get so frustrated. And then I left out the door because I had to go to the store or whatever. And I took that time to just be like, no. Like, it literally, get thee behind me. I cannot take this,
because
you know? I had to go back and make that work, make it happen.
You and I talked about this before. And I think we talked about this a couple weeks ago. It's like, you know, what is it worth to you?
Yeah.
What is it worth to you? Is he worth it? All right.
That's it.
Then. That's it.
That's it. That's all.
If he's worth it, then there ain't nothing else to talk about. You get rid of all of that. Get rid of all of that, and you figure out why he's worth it, and you know why he's worth it. So anything else that's standing in front of you that's negative, you remove it, because this too shall pass.
Right.
Because we're not perfect, and we are gonna have our flaws are gonna sometimes stand out in front of us. You know what I mean? And they're not always pretty, you know. But the thing about understanding each other's love language, which I was so happy that Ramona said that, you teach people how to treat you, you teach people how to love you, because you know people are like, oh, I love you. No, you don't even know me.
Right.
And then we figured something out in the car the other day. We was driving over. It was like, you know, people be like, oh, I loved him, but I wasn't in love.
Like,
No, that's backwards.
Right.
You can be in love but not love somebody. Being in love is to be lustful. To be like, oh, to be giddy over somebody and all excited that you're in their presence. Like, I just like, no, but you need to love them. To love them is to understand them and to know them and to speak their language. He knows I love roses. I only had to say it once. Now he buys them all the time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or just whatever it is. Like, he takes the time out to do that for me. I know he likes pepper with everything. So, I mean, just small, I'm just being funny, but I'm serious. It's small things like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you just got to know each other's love languages. What makes him tick? Loving him is not how you want to do it or what you think it is. You got to give him what he needs. What do you love, baby? What?
And that's where I've been.
Vice versa.
Yeah. That's where I've been lately. Like, what can I do? How can I please you? What do you need out of me so that I can make you grow to be something great, to be something better, you know? It took a lot of work, but we're
It's
getting
important
there.
because you guys are going to
What's that?
need peace. You guys are going to need peace amongst each other to grow together. If
Right.
you're always battling and always fighting, you should not be fighting each other. You should be fighting for each other,
Right.
with each other, for the people that you got enough to deal with out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like to collectively, you have to be his peace.
Right.
You know, he has to be your peace. You got to find peace with one another. When you lay down at night, you cuddle up. It's like, oh, thank God, we made it. You know?
Right. And that's how.
That's what I do to her.
Oh my God! Every morning, he wakes me up. It's usually like 3-4 in the morning. I'm not down asleep. He on purpose. I told you everything we do is on purpose. He wakes me up like, yo, and he has this monster of an attitude going on. And I'm like, you know what? All right, whatever. He wakes me up like, yo, what are you doing way over there on that side of the bed?
That's how he
First
is.
of all, I feel him tapping me, but then I later, like, he gonna leave me alone in a minute. He does it. He's like, yo, wake up. And I'm like, yes. He's like, get over here. Why you way over there? Get over here.
That's how Raymond is.
Get over here. That's over here. Why you over there? And the way that I deal with that is just delicately.
Yeah.
I deal with him very calm and delicately. And I rub his face because I know he needs me next to him. He needs my energy. So I just slide over and I crawl under him. We go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Every freaking night he wakes
Scoot
me up
over.
on the other side. Because I got a habit of sleeping on the other side and turning my back. But he don't play that.
Yeah.
He don't play that. He like, no.
That is so
Wake up,
funny. That's how familiar, man. Look, I can't breathe. I must have woke up one night because we needed to replace our bed, girl. I woke up so angry. I was like, oh, I'm throwing pillows.
It was
The
like
next-
3 o'clock in the morning. I was like, forget that. Babe, look, just lay back down. I'm about to buy a bed, right? 3 o'clock in the morning. I went online and bought a whole new bed. I was
Had
like,
it delivered.
I was like, forget that.
I was angry. My back was hurting. My neck was hurting, girl. I was like, give me a
The
bed.
thing is, like, I gotta take care of my queen, but you ain't waking me up at 3 o'clock.
Right.
Right.
I lost it.
Smart man.
He did
I was
good.
like, just know that I was like, go back to sleep. You can go back to sleep calm. Just know that there's a new bed on the way.
Please.
And I ordered a king size.
Yeah.
That's right.
Tamper-peated,
Love it.
plug-in, Tamper-peated memory foam mattress, everything.
Oh, he was back there.
Be sleeping like a baby.
That's what's up.
Thank you.
That's what
He's
we
so
sleep on.
funny.
It's about 24 inches. It's about 2. I don't know.
Damn.
Well, actually, it's thicker than that. It's thick.
Yeah.
Memory foam mattress.
Yeah.
She complains about it though.
Yeah, because I be sinking. I'm like, I'm sinking in this freaking mattress.
That's how I was. That's how ours was. We just got a new topper
Yeah.
and gave it to our son.
Yeah, I got
get
a
a
new
box
topper
spring.
for it. And then I had got the queen size that we had. I got the new topper, a whole new
Frame.
frame.
And just put it in the boys' room. How y'all doing over here? It's almost that time. It's 6:03. All right. How you doing? You're done over here? All right. So, girl, you doing a lot in 3 months. I know. I said she doing a lot in 3 months. Can you explain your 3-month, your 90-day goal here?
It's more of a kind of like a build me up every day type of thing for my 90 days. So the next 90 days, I do want to travel. I do have plans on going to the beach. So that's there. I do.
It say go to the beach.
Do some grand tours. I want to do that. Don't stop traveling, obviously.
Oh, that was a sentence. Okay. I got you.
Protect the moment.
Oh my God, she has get a great ass on here. You kind of got one, you know. It's popping.
I want to be able to own another vehicle in versus of upgrading my Jeep as well.
Okay.
I want to be able to read more often. It's right
Okay.
here. I'm getting into reading more often. Stress way less. Get a little bit leaner. lift, and do more cardio. Smile more often.
Okay.
Put myself on the top of my list.
Okay.
Life with little leaks can just be life, meaning as in, be more patient with myself, and I feel like not having the need to cry over spilled milk.
Okay.
Be that happy couple. I want to be able to build my relationship stronger. Learn to stay healthy away from home, meaning I feel like I bottled and isolated myself a lot, that I need to learn to love the things that I love to do. Boxing.
Oh, right
Start
on.
doing boxing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start pretty soon. I just found a gym. Expand your world from your own backyard. Want to be able to do a little tiny business with the arts and crafts that I do.
Okay.
What are you afraid of?
Okay. Adriana, we're about to start working on those goals.
Yeah.
No, you're super smart, and you're a natural born leader. Like, it's a lot of situations that I've watched you in, and you showed leader qualities. Like, I don't know if you know it or not, but you are the bomb. Like, for real, you are the boss. You're gonna have people working for you. And I'm gonna make sure of it. We gonna get all of this taken care of a lot sooner than later. I promise. What is this? You a Leo or a Cancer?
I am a Leo, and
Sergio's a
Sergio's
Cancer.
a
Oh, how crazy! You found those.
That's why we clash a lot together. We clash a lot together, but in a way, we both fall in the same good places where we build a really good foundation.
Okay.
When we're at our best.
Right on, Adriana. I'm really proud of you, girl. This looks beautiful, and I cannot wait to see it fall into place.
Adventure on the road again.
Okay, on the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. All right, that's Audrey's goals. Thank you, Adriana. Peace. TT. So this girl right here made her vision board. Look at this. You are amazing, girl. So, Tiana, or is it Tana?
Well, this is my nickname, but Tiana.
Tiana. I said it right? Okay, awesome. Okay, I'm going to call you Lil T. Okay. So let me see this. Can you explain to me what this vision board is?
So Gemini is my zodiac.
Woo, 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 woo. Geminis.
And then always be in control is like I have siblings, so they need to listen to me.
Be a boss. That's right. Jim.
That's it.
Boss up or get bossed around. That's right, baby.
Dream big is like achieve my dreams and then like do what I not do what I want, but like just do like what I dream.
When you
That's
do what
good.
you're supposed to do, you can do what you want to do.
Exactly.
That's right. I know what you mean, baby.
Real is rare, meaning that I'm rare, and I got this from her.
That's dope. Okay.
Chill out, meaning I need to chill and not take things so seriously.
Ooh, 10 years old.
And then this is just funny because it has eyelashes. Stand strong, meaning like stand up for myself. Chillest, be like really chill. Funny, meaning like make people like happy and laugh more.
Okay.
Style, meaning like
Doing it with style.
yeah. No drama.
Oh, I know
because
that's right.
a whole bunch of drama at my school. And I'm the one in the middle of it.
Oh,
Oh, Lord.
we're going to have to
So
talk about
are you going
that.
to create some balance in that?
Yes.
There we go.
And then I got this from the magazine, and then it says Gemini. It says, yeah, it's just a whole bunch
Now
of
the
things.
time to let your inner
Norma.
Norma loose Book a getaway somewhere new stat. Then find inspo, fun, and maybe even a few new buds. Just make sure your travel don't get in the way of work. Where things are about to kick off, focus on being team players and you could land a major promotion on the 21st. All right, okay. Congratulations. And real quick, can you just tell me a couple of the struggles that you deal with at school?
Drama a lot because
You got girls wanting to fight you and stuff?
yes.
It's because you cute.
I know.
Yeah.
And I'm like the popular girl in my grade.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
So then like it's just annoying.
I see.
And
Okay.
then like people like say my name like Tatiana and it's so annoying.
Oh.
The song Tatiana. Like,
Oh.
yeah, but people always say Tatiana, so I say no, don't say that every day. So then it's just like, yeah, and that's all.
Well, Tiana, my bad. You see that? Just act like Tiana. You're amazing. You are such an amazing kid, and I really hope that you stay connected with Motivate University, okay? Go home and go on the website, look it up so you can learn what's going on, because we're going to have programs for people just like you, for ages just like you. So stay connected, okay?
Okay.
I want to see you again. All right? All right. Now, I know y'all got to go, so I want to take a picture with you guys. But let's see, Destiny. What is your 3-month goal here?
I would like to continue to build strong relationships with my children, with my husband, with business partners, just, my people in my circle. I want to be the magic, also see the magic. With self-love, we have to realize that we are magic.
Right.
It's our energy. We control our energy, our universe. Again, the energies around us, we have to be very protective of that. But again, just remember to see the magic.
Okay.
Wake up, be ready for whatever. Be your best that you can every day. Ready for the good days, the bad days. Just be ready. Working at home, that's what I do.
Right on.
Family is huge with me. I have 5 children.
Right.
Forever love, me and my husband. And traveling, we would like to get some more traveling in with the kids. Always celebrate. Celebrate the highs, the lows. Just it keeps you going when you stop and just take a look at how far you've come. Meditation, you need a sense of calmness, quietness within your life in order to, process everything. We're all working on a better diet in our household.
Right.
So not necessarily fully organic, but better than what we are doing.
Right.
Again, wellness for the win. It really starts, your body is your temple, so it starts with, what you put inside your body.
Right.
And own your look. Continue to have goals, short-term goals, long-term goals, and always stop and smell the flowers.
Right.
Enjoy.
Right on. Thank you so much. That was awesome.
Wow.
Okay, Ramona. How you doing over here?
I'm good.
Awesome. All right. So we have Ramona here, and we want to know, what is your 3-month goal?
My 3-month goal, as I stated, is this time to self-love. Only because I've been trapped within myself, within negative thoughts of myself. So I just want to live life. I want to love. That does include myself. I want to love my body, love my figure, whether I stay this size or whether I get smaller. I want to be me. I want to be unique. I want to be beautiful.
That's right.
And I feel as though once I do all this, I'll be able to transition, as I'm already doing. So I'll be able to become a better mother than I feel as though I am now. I will be able to, I feel as though I'm made to lead. I'm made to inspire. I am made to motivate.
Hey.
I'm made to dream and inspire others. So once I learn how to self-love and just be comfortable in my own skin, I'll be able to do the impossible.
Right on, Ramona. This is beautiful. And I know you're going to get, oh, I like that. That's tight. And I know, I like that, how they wearing polished though. Like those are females right there. That's beautiful. Oh my God. And I know that everything on here is going to prosper and you're going to pass this goal over the next 3 months. So I'm proud of you. Congratulations. All of your vision boards are off the chain. So right now we're going to go ahead and take a group photo and get on up out of here.
Feeling everything.
I am an Imperial woman. Imperial women is who we are. Created in God's purpose, reaching for the stars. We know we are not perfect, but perfection is what we strive. We love one another and our feelings we do not hide. When we see our fellow sister and it seems her crown is tilted, we will not talk behind her back. Imperial women fix it.